from Goa. Do you want to come say hi? Hi everyone. Hi. I think we have to be louder. Hi. Actually just got into Goa this morning, really early in the morning, surprisingly. Mom came and picked me up in Goa. My parents have been here in Goa for a little while. My dad came back home, and then on the same day I left and came to Goa from Bombay. The reason we had to do this is because we have cats, and so someone has to be home to take care of them. I'm happy to be in Goa. I've done a couple of trips now recently, but they've been somewhat work oriented and not a lot of fun. So I'm just going to be spending a few weeks here with Mum in Goa in this really pretty resort, and we're just going to be like chilling and doing our thing. So if you've seen other Goa vlogs on YouTube and you're expecting us to do a lot of touristy stuff and go to sightseeing spots and be very active, I should warn you right now that we're not going to be doing all that. We've planned a very relaxed vacation. I bet we're rarely going to leave the vicinity of the resort. We're just hoping to eat a lot of delicious local food, cook some, and just relax. It should actually be summer right now in Goa, but there have been some storms in the south of India. That's why there's been really rainy weather for these past few days apparently. It's really dark and it's really wet, but I'm at that part of the year where I'm looking forward to monsoon, so I'm really enjoying this. I'm not yet annoyed by it, you know. The birds seem really happy. I know you guys can hear that, right? And it's not going to be like a resort stay vlog without a room tour, right? So let's get started on that. Hi, Mom. Hi. Gonna start with a little gratuitous mirror selfie. If there's a reflective surface, I need to say hi to you guys in it. But yeah, this is the living room. It already looks a little lived in, so apologies for that. I just packed too much of stuff. Here's a little dining table. Here's the kitchenette area. So there's a little induction cooker, sink, and a little bit of a beaten up looking refrigerator.
The room is looking lived in because Dad and me were there for so many days before you.
No, but I contributed to it as well.
Okay.
And here is the front balcony that you guys have already kind of seen a little bit of. I love how lush and green it is. I'm crazy about this. Now let's go here. Another one of my favorite spots already is the back balcony. Look at this, you guys. It's so beautiful. And it's very green downstairs as well. If you look at the green here, it's a little bit more neglected. It's a little less manicured, and I actually love it because it's giving me like jungle vibes compared to the front garden, which is, you know, very fancy, but it's missing that real look, that overgrown sort of look. But yeah, this is a very cute back balcony. And then we go back in. This is the toilet and bathroom. Pretty basic, yep. And now on to the bedroom with the windows open. It looks nice and bright. And here's another reflective surface to say hi to you guys in. My parents have had this resort membership for a while, so we've stayed here many times in the past, and they actually have quite a large resort, and the rooms near the pool are supposed to be much nicer and better equipped. But I once tried staying in one of those rooms and it was just very noisy, very chaotic because of everyone like being in the pool whole day, and there was karaoke in the evening time, and I went half mad. So I requested Mom, just get us a room away from the hullabaloo. We have to walk a little bit extra. The room may not be as fancy, but it's nice and bright and peaceful, and I already love it. Is she? Yeah. She's looking here, no?
Yeah. I don't know that day. See? Yeah.
First day plans, if any, have been thwarted by the rainy weather and the fact that we don't really have an umbrella right now. But we're going to fix that soon. So we've been spending the day just relaxing, eating. We mostly got takeout today. We're going to start cooking a little soon. Drinking way too much chai, just watching the trees and listening to the bird calls. I think we're going to wrap things up tonight by splitting a bottle of beer and having very Goan takeout food. Here's what today's typical Goan dinner looks like. We have pork ʴsorpatel, we have buff potato chops with bread, there's kingfisher beer on the side, and the typical Goan malkurad mangoes. I was wrong, you guys, it's chicken potato chop, but it's still going to be delicious because I mean meat and potato and seasoning, what could go wrong? I think I like the gravy of ʴsorpatel more than the actual meat. It's not too spicy or anything. Little vinegary, no? But ʴsorpatel has to be. This is not what a summer morning should look like. I mean, I know it's all like peaceful and we romanticize the heck out of it, but no, I want a little bit of sun now. We have to step out into the rain this morning, which I'm not looking forward to, but it kinda has to be done. The camera is not coming along, but I'll capture some perspectives via the phone. Managed to be unlucky enough to get full-fledged rain, so we're just sheltering by a closed shop, just waiting for this to subside a little bit. We don't have too far to go, a kilometer maybe or a little less. Bolt? Hi Bolt. Aw, cutie pie Bolt. Pixie! We made it back and only slightly damp. Today's been a bit of a bummer of a day for some other unrelated to the trip reasons, but we've actually had a nice day otherwise. We met some of our friendly doggies, we fed them, and we did a lot of shopping on the way. These are mangoes. We were told these are hapus variety, but these are from Goa. A lot of mangoes are grown in Goa, so when you're here, it's great if you can eat the local ones because they're just fresher and tastier. Some groundnuts, fresh groundnuts, a little purple cabbage because I did want like some vegetables in my diet, you know. 2 sandwiches, there's a chutney sandwich and a chicken sandwich, and we also have these veg kurmas which smell so amazing, and I think we're gonna have this for dinner. Here we have I think some chicken rolls and burgers, so our lunch and tea time snacks are totally sorted, and it just really feels good to buy a lot of this stuff locally in Goa. There are these vendors who come on these like food carts called gados, and their family itself cooks all the dishes and they come and sell it. It's just a really great thing. In Mumbai Also, that you can find little family owned stalls, but now there's a lot of big companies coming in. And I love going to Dadar in Mumbai because there you can find a lot of this food culture that in a way reminds me of Goa. I love being here with mummy also because she can speak Konkani, the local language, and I cannot. So I feel like she unlocks this new level only. It's not like you cannot talk to the vendors in English or Hindi, but they do treat you differently when you speak to them in Konkani. Also, we did a couple of trips since the pandemic to Goa, but we totally avoided the local buses that time. And now we're wearing our masks and we're going on local buses, and it really is quite freeing. We can't ride a scooter or drive a car yet. Local transport in Goa is a big headache. If you cannot self-drive or self-ride, rickshaws, taxis are exorbitant. Buses give you that little sense of freedom. They're really quite nice, you know, once you get used to the quirks. There's something about balconies with a nice view and a hot cup of chai. Some of you are probably wondering why tea in glasses. Have provided cups, but they're so tiny. It's just not going to work for us, so the glass is better. We spotted a really beautiful bird. We were kind of obsessing over which bird it was, so I actually used Google Lens. I found out that it's this bird. It's called a white-breasted water hen, and we knew it was something water related because it was like enjoying these rains. I guess we're becoming bird watchers. I think mom's pretty excited because she already thought that it was kind of like a hen, and turns out it's a water hen, no?
I was correct.
Beer mixed with lemony carbonated soft drink. It's like a cocktail and it's called shandy. Mommy always tells me about how when she was growing up at the family parties where people were drinking, this is what they would make and give the kids. You're just gonna feel like you're being taken seriously.